set the ball rolling as we bring you Chude Chukwane, who's been off the economic radar for a while and is back. But he's back with something new. He calls the Minna Business Roundtable. Chude Chukwane, welcome to Global Business.
Thank you very much.
Now tell me, let's look at the Nigerian economy, for instance. Let's start with that and see what's your assessment of the Nigerian economy.
I think the Nigerian economy, starting from 2015 to the present day, went through what we call a very turbulent period. I believe at a point we were in recession for quite some time. And I believe the government says we are slowly climbing out of the recession. So if you should do a random sample of the man on the street, they still tell you that, the economy has not fully picked up.
Okay, now, you've been off the radar for a while. I know one of the reasons has been health challenges, but you're back on your feet.
Yes.
So what are you up to now?
Okay, what we are trying to do now, and I've been out for a very long time, just like the president was. I experience it, so I can appreciate what the president must have gone through. I went through an open heart surgery.
Okay.
And I was in the hospital for more than a year. So I know what it means for somebody to be really ill. And, we thank God for his blessings that we're able to pull through. So I know what the president must have gone through when he was ill. So I'm back now. And from what I'm seeing, I said, okay, there's a need to put in the public space a better narrative for our nation. The narrative of our nation should not be insecurity, disturbances, all manners of talk geared towards disintegration. The better narrative for our nation should be opportunities, bringing in opportunities and giving hope to our young people. Our young people are very, very talented. And what I have found that is missing in the entire mix is that they need to be a way where a young person that has a very good idea will have an easy access to capital. And that is what we have tried to put together. So working, we decided that what better way to do this, that the best way is to follow suit from what happens on the international arena. And if you should watch, somebody like Alibaba was a small internet company, over the years that was trying to bring customers to producers, in China. That was Alibaba. I remember when I used to go to Alibaba, you used to have Alibaba and you used to have Made in China. Made in China was controlled by the government. Okay, it's also an internet marketplace. Alibaba now, by putting together a product that they were able to bring to the market on the international stage, Alibaba, within a very short period of time, became a global entity to be reckoned with. They were able to list on the New York Stock Exchange. They were able to list on the other exchanges around the world, and they were able to raise significant amount of capital that enabled them to undergo what we call rapid expansion, and fight for a significant portion of market share. The same thing happened on companies like Amazon. Amazon was a very small company. Today, Amazon is now a Fortune 500 company in the United States.
So are you still thinking of starting something that is very small that hopes to expand like that?
Yes, that is what we want to do. That is why we came up with the idea of the Minna Business Roundtable. The Minna Business Roundtable is modeled against what you have in Davos. Okay, and we want to do our own in Nigeria. And what we are planning to do in the Minna Business Roundtable is to reach out and bring to Nigeria portfolio investors who are out there in the world looking for investment opportunities around the globe. We will bring these portfolio investors, and we will get the 36 states governments of the federation to bring up projects that have prospects within their states that we can scrutinize and offer them on the floor of the trading exchanges, the commodities exchange in Nigeria and the Nigerian Stock Exchange. And then in that way, you will be able to create a new vista of opportunities. Because those are what
how different is this Minna Business Roundtable that you are proposing to the Nigerian Economic Summit that you've been holding for over 20 years, to other investment summits that the economic summits that are still holding?
Ours is totally different. It's just like saying how different is the Bloomberg, financial television market platform, to CNBC and to CNN. If you recall, and to BBC, if you recall, BBC was one of the oldest. CNN started, and people like CNBC came on board, and Bloomberg came on board. Remember, Bloomberg came on board, and Bloomberg is now blowing everybody away because Bloomberg only focuses on markets and portfolio managers.
So that's your focus.
That is our focus. Our focus is on markets and on portfolio managers and business movers and shakers, people that are willing to take risks, investors, that are seeking opportunities around the world, investors that are expecting international best practice in whatever it is that they are investing in. So we want to create an environment where our people will share in that mix and know that these are what investors are looking at. And the average investor is sitting about miles away. All he does is to punch numbers on a computer. He doesn't have to come. All he knows is that because you have a good regulatory framework, which means we are partnering with Nigerian Securities and Exchange Commission, the Nigerian Stock Exchange, and the Chartered Institute of Nigerian Stockbrokers. Because you have, those good regulatory framework, they believe that the regulatory framework will ensure that international best practice is observed in any entity that is listed and traded on the floor of an exchange. So that is where we are totally different. We are not into economic theories.
Okay.
Economic Summit is under economic theories. We are not doing any economic theories. We want to do practical things that can create massive employment. And we have so many projects, conversations with several states that we are beginning to hear, from them. And it is not a state-run entity. This is a publicly traded entity. It's just that the opportunity for that public traded entity to arise exists in state A, state B, or state Z.
Now, that's why I was going to go into. Why did you? Normally, when people hold such something, they'll do it probably in the economic nerve center of the country, Lagos, or probably the capital, which is the political headquarters of Nigeria. Why have you chosen Minna?
Yes, the reason why we chose Minna is very simple. We chose Minna because if you look at Davos, Davos is not in any known political capital in the world. Minna has a very unique attributes to itself. It is the center over the years of power, political power concentration. No political power that goes into Nigeria does not flow through Minna. And wherever you have political power, economic power must also follow suit because they usually go hand in hand. So why don't you bring a convergence of that political power and economic power, to be able to converge and be able to harness from the great experiences that we have noticed that people, have, and you anchor your program on somebody that commands tremendous respect among his peers, tremendous respect among all the power centers of the nation, and tremendous respect among captains of industry. in Nigeria. So that is why we selected them.
Okay. Now, who are the kind of investors we're expecting? Are we expecting speakers in this kind of business roundtable, or to just be a network between the investors and Nigeria, the investees, which probably will be Nigerians?
No, we are going to be bringing international speakers. We're going to be bringing people like former presidents of the United States, former presidents of Britain, former president of France, and former presidents of other leading economies.
Prime ministers, prime ministers
of Britain, and former presidents of France and so on.
Okay, maybe we just have a peep of who specifically is coming.
I don't know if we can do it now, because what we are trying to do is to try to get narrow down on our dates and be able to harmonize with the people, our targets.
It's happening this year, isn't it?
Yes, it's going to happen this year. It's going to happen in the second quarter of this year.
Okay.
Probably our target is to make it to happen sometime in June. Okay? And then people will begin to see something concrete happening as a result of it, maybe towards the fall time, which is a September time, and so on and so forth. So we are looking for international former leaders of economies that can tell you, honestly, and in a straightforward way, these are the type of things you need to do in order to attract. We're also going to bring successful people in the market. We are trying to reach out to people like Jack May. He might come and tell you, this is what I did in Alibaba. This is how I started. This is what made me to break through. We are trying to reach out to people like the chief executive of Amazon, Bezos. He will tell you, this is how I started Amazon. It was just an idea. But look at it today.
Okay. And you say it's not another talk shop, isn't it?
No, it's not another talk shop. These are unpractical things, because we are bringing the media network, such as yours, that actually know exactly what needs to be done in order to get things done and in order to get things moving.
Thank you very much. Chundi Chukwani, well, we could call him beyond the nation's prosperity expert. We now say probably one of the conveners of the Minna Business Roundtable. Thank you very much for coming on Global Business.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
One second.
Ifoba is one lady who is very concerned that millions of Nigerians are unemployable. Now, I didn't say unemployable.